Welcome to another episode of The Doctor and the Chef.
It's good
Chef,
to be here.
How are you?
I'm enjoying today. It's been a good day. Lots of fun, thank you.
That's very good. And look, today we thought we would review two wines from Dowie Doole.
It's a real pleasure doing this wine tasting, this particular wine review today, because we have most recently, in our most recent episodes, done some horrendous wines that were nothing like these.
Horrendous is taking it perhaps a tad not far enough. We were looking at some entry-level wines at the $3-4 level.
Yeah.
And what we thought we would do
Entry-level is kind, which was looking at bulk wine.
Oh, look, let's just leave it.
Okay, let's not
leave it
define
where
it.
it is.
Let's not define it.
You can watch those other episodes, and please do. But what we've done is we thought we would review Dowie Doole, and we thought we'd do two Shirazes that are available within their range. We have the first one, which is the Dowie Doole Estate Shiraz.
2016.
2016. It's about $25. You probably could find it for a couple of dollars cheaper.
Yep.
It's at good bottle shops,
Let's go.
etc. And
See what it tastes like.
let's see how it goes.
Cheers. Oh, lovely. Beautiful, lovely, rich flavour. Excellent nose.
So you can instantly smell, a little bit of the alcohol coming through.
Yeah, I've got the
And this has
alcohol.
been open for a while, but also some blackberries. There's a bit of dustiness.
Yes,
comes through,
earthiness.
and that which is pretty good for a 2016. So it's pretty young. It's a young wine, but it tastes well.
Yep, it's got a good range of flavour.
You might even say cigar box. That's one of those. That's one of the terms that they use from time to time.
I like it.
I don't really
haven't
smoke
looked up
cigars,
on any.
but it is something that does come through from time to time.
That,
For me, that's
think-
what I can smell.
Yeah, I've got a nice the end. It's like quite a lingering flavour, but a nice sharp taste. So yeah, good wine.
Now, does it?
Good for $25.
Now, here's a question for you, Chef. Does it taste like aeroplane jelly?
I don't know why we keep coming back to aeroplane jelly, but no, I don't. I'm not getting any aeroplane jelly flavours here because I haven't had this red wine aeroplane jelly that is continuously referred to.
Another episode, we'll do a taste test on that. But so that's good. It's a very nice wine at about $25. I don't think you can go wrong there.
So we're going
so
up
the
a
second
notch?
second wine that we've got here is we have the Dowie Doole Cali Road Shiraz.
2015.
And it's a 2015, so it's a different vintage, but let's have a taste. This is about $55 from the cellar door. I'm sure you can get it a little bit cheaper, and you might be able to get some specials, but it's a pretty
Beautiful
good wine.
nose. So a bit of peppery, already got the peppery.
Instantly, the nose is so much more complex. So it's so
Lovely.
many more flavors coming through in the nose.
Oh, that is special.
Now, to me, I get a little bit of eucalyptus,
But I've got a lot of fruitiness. A lot of fruitiness in that initial. That
but
is
it's only a
beautiful.
hint. There is so many.
Very complex wine. I think, I think that is very clearly a very premium bottle of wine.
So for me, I'm getting vanilla flavors on the back of the tongue. I'm getting some blackberry flavors. It's a bit of plum.
Plum. I've definitely got the Satsuma plum.
Can you get the
big
taste the
Satsuma
vanilla?
plum? The vanilla's coming through. Yep.
Now the thing with wines is that it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to necessarily taste the same thing as Nick.
No, but this plum is exceptionally prevalent. Very prevalent. Huge plum flavour. I'm calling it the Satsuma plum because we have this huge Satsuma plum tree in my parents' backyard that we used to eat all through the
So that is a tremendous glass of wine.
That is stunning.
So that's a real and for $55, I think you're doing very well.
I think so. Look, I'd actually go as far as saying for the extra money, I think there's substantially different. There's a substantial difference between the two wines. I can see where this one is pitched, and I understand its role, but this is a very premium bottle of wine. Stunning flavours. I'd go the extra yard. If you're going in this range, I'd be going for the premium wine.
Now, Chef, your takeaway, you go for that wine over this one. Do you have any other takeaways that we're going to go for today?
I think it's interesting to be tasting two in the same range, two in the same stable, as it were. It's interesting to do that, and I think a wonderful thing to do at a dinner party is to have a couple of wines from the same winery, so you can compare off which ones or how they're different, why they're different, and then you can have a conversation like this at the end of the dinner. I think there's something to be had for that. It's the differences are very obvious. So I can really say that any palate would notice the difference between these two wines, meaning that you can have a lovely conversation about wine at your dinner, choosing a couple of wines from the same winery.
Well, that went on a bit, didn't it?
It did.
Anyway,
I like that though. I am like that. I do like the sound of my own voice. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
So what I would say is that for me, two things. Firstly is that the entry-level wine, the $25, not entry-level, but certainly an affordable wine that you could take around to anyone.
Anyone. Love it.
They would be very pleased with that. It's a really good wine. I think it's very good value for $25.
Same here.
This wine here at $55 at retail, if you came across that in a restaurant and you wanted to take, you were at a business lunch and you wanted to buy someone a nice bottle of wine, or you had a date, for example, you want to take someone out and introduce them to a nice bottle of wine, you would not go wrong with this.
Cannot go wrong
So
with that.
I can strongly recommend, and I would recommend, the Cali Road for your date or your business partner lunch or your business associate. Do that.
You reckon I
Do it
went on?
well. But you can't go wrong with these two Shirazes from McLaren Vale. McLaren Vale Shiraz,
Australia.
one of the best
you can
regions in South Australia.
Cheers.
In Australia, in fact, and the world. Cheers, Nick.
Cheers, Doc. Thanks.
Stay tuned to the next episode of The Doctor and the Chef.
Yum.